The LA Clippers are a sneaky NBA championship team. Now, hear me out before you go comment something crazy. This team has Kawhi Leonard, who looks to finally be healthy for a playoff run for the first time in what seems like 100 years. And this man, when he is healthy, is a top 5 player in the league. I don't care. He is one of the best in the business when healthy. They've got James Harden, who's playing at a very high level right now. They also have Norman Powell, who's having the season of his life. They also have a plethora of long, athletic wings that can go out and defend and can also knock down the 3-ball. And Ivica Zubac down low is an absolute animal on the glass. But once again, any hopes of them having a deep playoff push leans on Kawhi being healthy, right? This man this year is averaging 20.8 points per game, 5.8 rebounds, 3 assists, 1.5 steals in 31 minutes per game. Per 36, he's averaging about 24, 6.5, and 3.5. So not bad stats whatsoever. 49% shooting from the field, 40% from 3 on 5 attempts. Definitely pretty solid. He is, they even use him as a point guard sometimes, working off the high pick and roll right here with Zubac getting downhill, attacking, and Kelly Olynyk slides up just a bit, so he's going to kick to the corner and find Chris Dunn. If Jose Alvarado slides down, then he's going to hit Harden. It's a lose-lose for the Pelicans, and a good job by Kawhi. Once again, if you get this man posted up where he has his dribble and can get going downhill, he's almost unstoppable. He is one of, if not the best players in the league off the wing on the post-up. Right, he looks kind of like a Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, a Jason Tatum maybe, where the younger generation where they can post up and get to their spots and knock down a shot. Kawhi was doing that before they were even in the league, and he's still doing it. He's only 33. It's not like he's 36 or 37. He's still, technically, you could say this is the tail end of his prime. He can get to his spots. He can elevate. Now, yes, he has been zapped of a little bit of athleticism from all these knee injuries, but after 4 knee surgeries, the dude almost looks a little bit shiftier. A really nice backdoor cut right here off the feed from Zubac as they double the ball screen. He gets the reverse layup to go. He is an elite scorer still, and now he's working off the pick and roll and knocking down pull-up threes. This is a level of Kawhi that we have never really seen, is his ability to operate from beyond the perimeter as a sniper. Between the leg step back, are we kidding? He also diced up the Nets the other day for 31 points. He had 6 rebounds, 4 steals, 2 blocks, and 2 assists. A ridiculous stat line for a 33-year-old Kawhi coming off of his 4th knee surgery, but he is still doing it. He's got the little shoulder bump into the layup here in transition with the dunk that time against the Nets. Like we said, he went off, and over his last 10 games, he's up to 26.5 points, 7.5 rebounds, 3.5 assists. He's in prime Kawhi form, and the Clippers are 8-2 over that stretch. They're also 44-32 on the year, a very underrated team, and during that stretch, he's shooting 57% from the field and 50% from 3. As I mentioned, he is absolutely elite in the mid-range, death by the midi, but he can also shoot the 3-ball like it's nobody's business at this point in his career. Get up top right there. He is 6'7" with that freakish 7'3" wingspan, so he can still defend at a high level even if he's not as athletic as he once was, and he can also really score it. He can shoot over people, right? D'Angelo Russell's going to try to come out here and contest. Doesn't matter. He don't even see you. He's shooting right over you. Now he's going to get downhill, little step back in transition. This is extremely exciting as a Clippers fan if you're watching this, because his ability to now pull up, he was 5 for 6 against the Nets for 31 points, and we've never really seen him utilize the 3-ball that much throughout his career. So if you can't tell, I'm pretty high on Kawhi. And then you got James Harden, right? He is having a big time year as well. Kind of carried the load when Kawhi was out, averaging 22.5 points, 8.6 assists, 5.5 rebounds. But now that Kawhi is back, he gets to play as that second star, kind of as the second contributor on offense. The efficiency is not great. 40% from the field, 35% from 3 on 8.6 attempts. But like I said, teams were able to load up to stop him because he was the number 1 option. Over the last 11 games, he is averaging 23.6 points a game, 7.8 assists, and 5.3 rebounds with Kawhi out there on the court, I should say. And his efficiency has improved greatly. 44% from the field and 39% from 3 on 8 attempts. Much, much better for Harden, who is a guy that, not always the best defender, but he's always been a scorer. If you've made it this far into the video, make sure to hit the like button, leave me a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button if you are enjoying it at any point. As you can see here, a large majority of the people that watch these videos are not subscribed. If that is you, go ahead and fix that. Now let's talk about Norman Powell, because Norman Powell has had a great year. I mean, simply fantastic. 22.4 points per game, 3.3 rebounds, 2.2 assists, a steal, and he is just out there hooping, right? The Clippers, nobody expected this, but he's shooting 49% from the field, 42% from 3 on 7.3 attempts. He's always been really efficient, but he's never really been able to break through that 20-point per game marker, where now with Harden and Kawhi back, he's kind of slacking off a little bit, but he's still having a ridiculous year. With Kawhi, Norman Powell's averaging about 16.3 points, 2.3 rebounds, 2.1 assists in 30 minutes, which makes sense that his numbers will go down as the third option. What hasn't gone down, however, is his efficiency. He's still shooting 49% from the field and 42% from 3 on 5.3 attempts, which are really, really good numbers. And on the year, he's just been such a surprise for the Clippers. One of the most surprising players in the league. And then, as I mentioned earlier, they got Zubac down in the paint, 16.5 a game with about 12.5 boards, 2.7 assists, and 1.2 blocks. And he's just a unit down there, but he can also pass out of it, which is a really nice luxury to have in your center. He almost averages 3 assists per game, shoots 62% from the field as a 27-year-old, 74 games played this year, so almost playing the entire year. Availability is the best ability. And then you see here, they double the ball, they get it to Zubac, and Kawhi cuts back door. Great pass by Zubac for the easy layup. And then getting downhill here against I believe this is Trey Murphy playing center. Or no, that's Messi, excuse me. And he gets him with the right hook. He's 7 foot 240, so he is an absolute load to handle in the paint and tough for any smaller guys to box out, like right here where he just gets the rebound and goes right back up with it. They also got Derrick Jones Jr. and Amir Kofi. Derrick Jones Jr. obviously coming over from the Mavericks, a high flyer, getting up right there. And then Amir Kofi, a great three-point shooter and a solid defender. Both of these guys are solid defenders, and Derrick Jones Jr. is bringing his three-point percentage up. And that gives him, like we said, a plethora of wings on top of Bogdan Bogdanovic, who is maybe not the best defender in the world, but he can really shoot it. He's averaging 11.2 points per game as a Clipper, 3.2 rebounds and 3.2 assists in 25 minutes in the 24 games he's played in LA, and he can fill it up. He can get hot in a hurry, just like he did against Miami back on March the 12th, where he put up 30 on them to go with 10 boards and 4 assists on just 16 shots in what was one of the better performances for him on the season. He was having a rough go at it in Atlanta, gets a change of scenery, and now is shooting 48% from the field and 41% from 3 on 5.2 attempts, like we knew he could all along. He's always been a fantastic shooter. And then the final guy we got to talk about here, Ben Simmons, who maybe you think I'm crazy, but I think Ben Simmons is a solid addition to this team. He's just a guy that can impact the game without scoring. He's averaging 3.6 points, 4.2 rebounds, 3.4 assists, and a steal in just 17 minutes per game. And those are, pretty good Ben Simmons numbers right there. Getting into the pick and roll here, finding Norman Powell, and then he's going to look the entire defense off, find Harden for the 3-ball in transition. That's a really good play right there. And then just flashing to the high post, finding the open Nick Batum, who still owes the Hornets like $90 million that he stole from him. And then you got Chris Dunn, who is a solid backup point guard off the bench. Right here, knocking down the 3. We looked at this play earlier. He's averaging about 6.5 points per game, 3.5 rebounds, 3.2 assists, and 1.4 steals in 24 minutes per game, while shooting 43% from the field, 32% from 3 on 3 attempts. So yeah, this Clippers team, if Kawhi stays healthy, I think they're going to be a tough out in the West, and I think, maybe they can compete maybe for a championship. We'll see. Make sure to hit the like button and hit that subscribe button if you did enjoy at any point. Hit that. We're looking for 300 likes on this video, so if you could help us out with that, it'd be greatly appreciated. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching.